Hi, I'm Graham and welcome to Man v Film. This is another Blu Ray update. I've recently been shopping and I've picked up a few treats for myself. I'm just going to run through them, let you know my thoughts and whether you should pick them up or not.
Man versus film.
First movie I picked up is one that I saw the trailer for in the cinema once, I think, and it came and went before I even had a chance to see it. It stars Eric Bana, Olivia Wilde, Charlie Hunnam and a couple of other people. And it's about a casino heist has gone wrong. Two people are on the run, their car crashes and they decide to go their separate ways and try and make it to the Canadian border in freedom. Unfortunately, they've picked the worst of circumstances and there happens to be a near whiteout blizzard that stops them from doing what they want to do. Other than that, I don't really know much more about the movie. The movie itself is called Deadfall. I'm trying to edge out my movie taste a little bit and experience other things to see what else is out there other than just the mainstream movies that most people tend to see. And I'm trying to edge my way into Italian giallo movies. And a name I've heard quite a lot is Mario Bava. Now, Arrow have released a special edition version of A Bay of Blood with some fantastic art. This movie, the plot of the movie is a rich heiress dies and her family gather together to see who's going to inherit the fortune, and surprise surprise, people start to get picked off one by one. This is a slasher before the slasher genre was actually there. I don't know much else about it, that's the way I like to go into it. Like I said, it's an Arrow release, so it has got loads of extra and fantastic artwork on it. And I'm looking forward to getting into this. As soon as I watch it, I will do a full review for you guys. My favourite era of movies is the 80s. It's basically ones that I grew up with and I love all the movies from there, and John Hughes was a big staple of that. Now there is some movies of his that I just don't like, there is some that I absolutely adore, and this is one of them. This is The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is basically about a Saturday detention, and you've got 5 archetypes that are forced into this detention. They're forced together as a group, they would never hang out together, they find common ground, and over the course of a day learn to appreciate each other for a little bit more. Sounds corny, probably is, but it's a fun movie with a great soundtrack. Something you should definitely check out. As much as I like The Breakfast Club, and I do like it, it's not my favourite John Hughes movie. Quite possibly my favourite John Hughes movie is this one, Weird Science. Weird Science is fantastic. It's a movie I watched loads growing up. I seen it a couple of years ago on Netflix. Still really enjoyed it, and I picked it up in Blu Ray. Now, Weird Science, the story of Weird Science revolves around 2 outcast high school students who are pretty much the butt of everybody's joke. They know what they want in life, but they have absolutely no idea how to go about getting it. So what they do one night when they're staying over is they decide to try and create a woman, almost Frankensteinish, and they do end up creating a woman, and that is Kelly LeBrock. And she comes in, changes her life upside down, and it is hilarious. It's a fantastic movie. Can't wait to sit and watch this again. I will definitely be doing a Blu Ray for this, and if you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. One of my favourite movies of last year was Interstellar, and I picked that up in Blu Ray, and I wasn't too sure what to expect about the movie when I went in to see it at the cinema. Now, for the first 2 hours of the movie, I was enthralled. I loved it. Now, if you've seen the movie, you'll know at one point it kind of changes, and Matthew McConaughey's character ends up in this strange situation with his daughter, and that's where the movie tended to lose me a little bit, and I'm not too sure whether I really liked it or it just made it a complete failure for me. I loved everything going up to that, so I definitely was going to pick it up, and I've picked up the digibook version of this. It's 2 discs, it's got loads of special features with it that may help me understand a little bit more about the last part of the movie. It also, in this digibook, it comes with various artwork about the movie, which is a nice little trinket. It's a beautifully designed box. I hope they do more of these things here. I know they do them in America, but I really like this. I would pick up a few of these if I could. This is something that I've looked at for a while, and I've just been waiting for the right price, and finally I got it. This is a series that I really like. Now, I'm very familiar with parts 1, 4 and 6. I've seen them a lot, especially 4 I've seen loads of times. It is the Rocky series, all 6 movies of the Rocky series. I love these films. They're feel-good movies. They're just brilliant, and the fight scenes are always fantastic at the end, and they really just leave you in a high. I even love the special edition one, part 4, which is basically just montages from start to finish. But it's great. That's probably the one I've said the most, like I said. And I've been wanting to get a hold of these for ages, and I managed to pick them up on sale at Zavvi for £12, which works out at £2 a movie, which is a fantastic price for Blu-rays, and they've got some good special features with it as well. The one I'm really looking forward to watching is part 3. I'm not sure if I've ever seen part 3 before, and it's got Mr. T in it. And if it's got Mr. T, it can't be all that bad, can it? As always, I like to finish my Blu-ray update videos with whatever steelbooks I've picked up. And again, it's another Arrow release. I really do like these releases. They make fantastic versions of these movies. They really put a lot of work into the special features. And this is a Brian De Palma movie. And Brian De Palma for me is love and hate. This is one that I haven't seen before, but I've heard that it's one of his best movies and I'm really looking forward to it. This is Blowout. Now this is about John Travolta, who is a Foley artist. He takes sound recordings, mixes them into movies, and he's out capturing some ambient sounds when he, records a car crash. But there's something else in it. He stumbles into a conspiracy. It is very Hitchcockian. That's about as much as I know about it, and I do not want to know anymore. I can't wait to delve into this one. Again, as soon as I watch it, I will do a review for it. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Again, if you want to subscribe, you'll be able to do it on the YouTube page. There's a little subscription button just above, or there'll be a subscribe annotation appearing here, or even in the comments below there'll be a little link to subscribe, and I suggest that you do it. And then you can get more of my videos and more of my content as soon as it's available. There is also links to the Instagram page where I tend to post a lot of alternative art images of posters, so it's something that you can just tune in and out of, and it's really interesting, some of the artwork that I've got up on there. And I will see you next time on Man v Film.